Women of the ruling All Progressives Congress are canvassing key leadership roles, better representation of women in the ruling party and at all levels of government in Nigeria. The first ever Women's Conference of the APC brought women from different states across the country together. They called on the leaders of the party to ensure that women are placed in vital offices in the party and in government. And to discuss the Women Conference, we're joined by Honorable Stella Okotete, who is a national women's leader of the All Progressives Congress. Very warm welcome to Newsnight, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Good evening.
So, 2 days of Jojo No War. What are some of the key resolutions that the APC women reached? Because we had the vice president of Liberia, being part of it and the rest. And what's the way forward? Are those decisions capable of uplifting or increasing the fortunes of the Nigerian women when it comes to politics and governance?
Definitely they are. We discussed extensively on issues that are affecting women across board, and we agreed as a team, speaking with one voice, that would ensure that the party adopts our resolutions, one of which is to see that we have 35, at least 35% representation across board, from the state, local government to the state and to the federal level of government, both at the legislative arm of government and the executive arm of government. What we mean by that is that we expect 35% representation of women in the National Assembly, in the state houses of assembly, as councillors, as well as appointed officials of government in various agencies. I believe the party has heard our voice and they will consider that. That's one. Secondly, we also agreed as a team that they have to expand the board of trustees of our party to include more women. We also agreed as a team that politics is local, and so we'll do definitely grassroots mobilization amongst our women at the grassroots to build our capacity. But it's worthy to note that we, being the ruling party, the progressive, the change agents of Nigeria, also unveiled at the two-day conference the Progressive Women Trust Fund, a fund developed to support women in politics, women aspirants, women candidates of our party, so we can empower them with necessary funding as well as human capital development skills on leadership, so they can be visible and create lasting legacy for other women behind them to strive.
Fantastic.
That so these are just really, this is three, but we had five areas. We also talked about a lobby group. We also agreed to enhance, we already have a lobby group, but we agreed to enhance our lobby group beyond what we have right now, so we could have more women lobby our key stakeholders, lobby Nigerians also on the need to vote in women that would present to them in our 2023 elections.
That sounds really fantastic. But let me come in here. I mean, it looks like this is part of the strategy that you have in place to ensure that you're not just asking for this 35% and all the other affirmative actions that are, have been, campaigned for over the years. But the First Lady talked about the strategy. There's a need to deploy, come up with new strategies to ensure that these dreams and visions of yours are actually a reality. What are some of those strategies?
I've just mentioned about three for you. One is the lobby group. Another is the fund. The other one is the academy, which we're opening to all Nigerian women to build their capacity across board. We have a target of 20 million Nigerian women. You know what that number means in the election.
Where are you going to pull this 20 million Nigerians?
It's a free online app, and so women are encouraged to download, train, build their capacity across board. And also have the Young Progressive Women's Academy, which is also and also has a forum which is attracting young women interested in politics to join the APC. So I believe we've put on ground good strategies. Our leadership skill development program is also a strategy, because when it's time for us to bring in women who would run for any seat, we are bringing women of worth, women that are popular, women that are competent, women that would stand against any odds and win elections.
And women with great capacity.
Yes.
Let me add that too, so that you,
you.
incorporate it into your strategy. Yeah. But what are your strategy, or what are the strategies for getting elective positions in your party? The convention
within the party
within
itself.
the party itself. Yes, we've not. The convention date is only been announced. So tell us, what are you articulating? Are you going to sponsor more women for party positions?
Definitely, we did that at the local government and ward congresses as well as the state congresses. Today, we have more women occupying positions beyond.
So are we going to see a Nigerian woman as chairman of the national chairman of the APC?
Women will come out and run for almost all the positions. We're getting ourselves ready, and definitely we believe the leadership of the party and the people of our party will definitely vote women in other positions beyond the women leader position that we currently occupy.
Because you're the only one occupying that position. You're the only woman right now. And one would expect that, okay, in the time past, you make the women financial treasurers, financial secretaries, and what have you.
We're working towards that, and I'm sure we'll do that. But as at yesterday, I was not the only woman representing women on the caretaker.
Oh, so how many women do you have?
The entire women at the conference spoke with one voice, and so I had over 3,000 women.
No, you can't sit down. You can't sit down at the NEC meeting anytime.
No. But our resolution is what I would take to the caretaker.
I mean, since we talk about the the national convention, well, there's a date to it now, 26th of February. Yeah. As a member of the CECPC, how much input did you make in coming up not just with the date, but the other processes that that will lead to that convention?
Politics is done with the understanding that you're going to make sure you make quality representation and impact. And so in the line on the course of us working towards the convention, I was able to lend my voice to the leadership of the party and to my colleagues the need for us to have more women represent us in the NWC, as well as come up with list of women who would also participate in the convention process. And so definitely I'm sure we'll be having more than the 35% of women representation across all the subcommittees.
Are we likely to have a woman presidential candidate for 2023?
We're still consulting. We're still consulting, but Nigeria is ready.
Oh, great.
Yes, Nigeria is indeed ready, because we really want to see a change. I mean, I would love that, to have a female as the president of the country.
And there's so many women
and I know the women now. I agree the women are coming. And indeed they are. Congratulations for the wonderful convention and the rest.
Thank you very much.
Stella Okotete, National Women Leader, APC, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.